What's up, y'all? Oh my MG. Oh my God. First of all, okay, I just came to talk about the verses. I had to take my wig off because it's too hot in Vegas for me to be sleeping with that wig on. I'm gonna have to just apply it every day. That's how that's gonna have to go. Now, child, tonight was the verses between S to the W V S W to the V S S W V and Escape. What I need from you is understanding. So simple as one, two, three, ABC. Okay? That's what we was doing tonight. And guess what? I was on a smaller channel, one of the ones that's known. Known smaller. Had about 13,000 people in the chat. I was acting a damn fool in the chat. Y'all already know how I act when I'm in the chat. I be acting fucking crazy as hell. Okay? And it was people coming at me left and right in the chat because it was a known smaller blogger. So, oh no, I can sing my ass off if I want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hold back so I don't just I don't want to come like Coco. 1, 2, 3, oh yeah. I don't want to do it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I get so weird. I don't want to do it to you. You know, I'm holding back for y'all. You feel me? So I don't jump on this bitch and wear you out. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to wear you low with all of these vocal cords. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying. But but tonight it was a run mess, honey. It was. Let me tell you something. I ain't never heard so many runs in one setting in my life. Now, as a woman that sings in church and doo-wop doo-wahs, I got to say, this was the most runs that I've ever heard in my life, and I mean that with all of my heart. Now, did y'all listen to it? Okay, did you listen to it? Because I'm about to get technical on y'all, all right? I'm about to get technical. Did you see it? Did you hear it? Did you listen to it? I wanted to give y'all the outside, what I was doing surrounding all of this. Because the SWV and Escape verses, honey, was a mess. And we're going to definitely get into it. Honey, let me tell you something. I said, I don't know what to think about this. I don't know if it was just like the older ear or what was going on in the 1990s that we done missed this. We missed something. We missed it and we just caught it. You caught it? Did you catch it like a mitten? We missed something and we caught it and it said, it did not, Now you said what you need from me is what? What I'm gonna need from you is a hearing aid. Look, listen. Okay, I'm just gonna get technical. Now in the chat, I kept saying. Now let me tell y'all this. I had already had a conversation with the VIPT Hive before the verses even began, and I told them I want y'all to mod the chat for me. I knew what I was doing. I knew whose channel it was on. I knew that I was throwing my mods in there, and I knew that they were gonna be modding on someone else's channel for me, and I found it hilarious. I found all the diamonds, all of the haters in there. Every time I said check my channel out, somebody got mad. They was like, block her from the chat. Block Toxic Diamond. She's marketing on your channel. Oh my God. I was like, thank you, ho, for paying more attention to me than you paying to the verses. Enjoy the motherfucking verses while you worried about me. But that did exactly what I wanted it to do. I acted a fool in the chat tonight. I'm telling y'all what I did. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, okay? So I gotta go get my stand because I really want to talk about this. Oh hell nah! My phone say 15%. I can't go get my stand. I gotta sit right here. They didn't block you. They didn't block you, but they was blocking all. They was blocking everybody else. I didn't get blocked. I got timed out, and then they stopped timing me out because obviously people start saying my name, and they was like, "Wait, who is this bitch?" And then they must have looked, and they just stopped timing me out. So they didn't block you. So that's what's up. But please know, okay, that so that's what was going on in the chat and with the VIPT Hive and myself. They blocked my backup channel. I never used it before, LOL. Well, maybe you should have just came from VIPT because they wasn't blocking the VIPT or me. They was just blocking like unlike shit that looked kind of weird. Okay, so first of all, let's get into it. The verses, okay? I didn't turn my phone down. I can't see your comments that well, and that's good for me because I kind of want to just talk about it, okay? So, first of all, let me just say before I even get into this, I respect both groups. I respect both SWV and Escape as groups that I listened to when I was growing up. Must I say that damn music was inappropriate, and I did not know that when I was a child. But my daddy never said anything, so I guess neither the fuck did I. But let's move on, child. So as I'm listening to these women and I'm listening to this music, now, first of all, that first half was lackluster. I don't even want to talk about it. Throw it out the window. Okay? The second half is what I really want to talk about because that's the half that really mattered. First of all, I didn't realize that they had done this verses in front of a live studio audience. Now I gotta say, Timbaland and Swiss Beats have really stepped their fucking game up with this. These people probably paid about damn $20 to get in, $20 each, 5 person. That's $100. They probably made a good thou wow off this event just alone, just with COVID restrictions and 6 feet apart type of shit. Sit yourself 5 benches apart, okay, 5 seats, and you can see this show. And I thought that was dope. I think I haven't seen it like that because I haven't really been checking for the people that been doing verses. But you know, I'm gonna check for me some SW to the V, and also for some what I need from you is okay. You already know. Okay, so first of all, I gotta say that all of the ladies look beautiful. SWV came more in street gear, like more casual wear, like jeans and sweaters, and braided hair. whereas whereas Escape came in more of a showgirl type of outfits. Like Tiny looked amazing. I have to say, her little dress she had on, her little showgirl dress. Tamika and Latasha, they had on their little frills, with a mesh, real showgirly, as in to perform. Okay, and I was like, okay, so they ready. So when I first really got really into the parts that I wanted to get into, Candy was being a little bit too outspoken for me. And I did not like that. Candy did something tonight on the verses that I just wasn't digging at all because everything went wrong. It went wrong. She actually tonight on the verses, and I don't mean to go ahead of myself. Let me go back. I don't want to go there yet. Anyway, so I thought they looked amazing. Let me say that. I gotta say, SWV and Latasha and Tamika. No, Latasha. Yeah, Tamika and the other Tamika, but really just Tamika and Latasha. They had really strong voices. There was one that hold up. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I get this right. I don't want to get nothing wrong when I say this. Let me just say. Hold up. Because Lily, I wanted to make sure I didn't get them mixed up. Okay. Lily was a little bit off key tonight. I don't know if you guys heard her, but I feel like when Coco, and I'm going to get into the song selections in a minute, but I felt like when Coco was singing, I felt like she needed to sing over Lily off key at certain points. I felt her like overdoing it. There was one time where she even growled while she was singing a song about love, and it was just not that deep, but she growled because it felt like she was like kind of trying to like sing over the fact that Lily was off key. I also noticed when Escape was singing was it Understanding or was it the song before, right before Understanding? Which one was it? Escape's most popular songs. I think it was Who Can I Run To? So when they were singing Who Can I Run To, I also noticed that when Candy was singing her part, those are the only parts that the group was oohing, eyeing over as well. Like when Candy's part come on, they'd be like, ooh, ooh, and all the rest of it is just them singing, but it sounded beautiful. And I think that Escape for me tonight, they proved to me that if not for nothing, god dang it, they are fighters. Let me tell you something. SWV roasted, toasted, and boo boasted Escape. And I love me some Escape. My ears itching. And I love me some Escape, but I have to say the voice coming out of Candy, and the way that Tamika seemed a little drunk, Okay, Tiny seemed a little wasted tonight. All right, I don't know if you guys checked that out, but the whole audience was like, "What the freak is wrong with Tiny?" Okay, she seemed a little off tonight. I got to say, I was like, "What the fuck?" But I understand it's a versus. They're supposed to be having fun. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you, the Sage. I actually think that this was the best one thus far. The technology in the room was stepped up. Unfortunately, the stream, it could have been the stream from the verses, it could have been the stream from the person, but it was actually the verses. It was sounding choppy. There was a ring at one point, and I thought that that stuff was raggedy. And I feel like with those strong voices in SWV, the fact that Escape was still doing their damn best, they kept coming back with blow after blow. Every time SWV is sing some fly shit, I get so weak. They sang that at the end, but I'm just saying something like that. Then Escape would come out with something fly too, like boom, and it was just really a head for head type of thing until, and this is what I wanted to bring up, until fucking Candy. Now, first of all, Candy, it was too busy being too outspoken and speaking over people. That was getting on my nerves. Secondly, Candy is singing over this group. She's singing over them. Her voice is too strong. Can somebody sing up or hold back or do something? I mean, wow. You guys don't feel like she's singing over this whole group? Is it just me? Okay. And I felt like I heard Candy more than I heard everybody else. And that just got on my freaking nerves. And I feel like that was the same move that Tiny was in. I feel like Tiny was irritated. But when it was time for Tiny to take her part, baby, when it was time for Tiny to take her part, baby, whoa, she did her part. I said, ooh, I said, I know that's right. You better go on ahead, honey. Okay. When Tiny was supposed to do her part, she did the absolute 100 best that I've seen her do in quite a while. Tiny doesn't really speak up. Somebody in the audience said people be sleeping on Tiny. Let me tell you why. Because Tiny don't exert herself enough. It's like she lazy. It's like she lazy and not lazy all at the same time. Like Tiny, sing the shit out like this. When you dance the shit fully like that. It's that type of deal. But you can tell that for Candy, she had a script in her head. She already had a vision and the way that she saw things going with the verses, and she did her best to deliver that. I think that when Candy fucked up for me, and this is my God honest to truth, y'all. This is when Candy really fucked up with me. Is when she put that no scrubs on there. Okay. And y'all know how Candy's voice sounds. She sound like a damn lamb getting heat. Okay. She said, "A scrub is a guy who thinks he's lying. I said, God damn it. No, not you done did that. That's not even your. I was like, wow. Okay, we understand you wrote that song for TLC, but they sang that shit 20 times better than you singing it right now. And all I saw was SWV in the background like, bitch. What? I mean, it was horrible. It was horrible. And the wrong track was playing. So when she got finished singing that first part, she clearly bought two different tracks to the DJ, and he was supposed to play a different track where the other ladies join in and start singing. That never happened. They just end up sitting down without singing, and they was like, "Yeah, we was in there too." I was like, "Oh my, this is a disaster." I mean, Candy. I mean, I fly above all the drama. I fly above. I mean, come on, Candy. It's beneath me. It's beneath me. It's beneath me. Come on, Candy. What did you do? Ooh, oh, oh, Don't be tardy for the party. Don't be tardy for the party. I'm just saying, if you're going to throw in songs that you wrote, throw them all in. Throw all of them in. I'm just saying, you should have stood there and sang all that shit. That's what you should have did. You should have had Kim, she just lost her damn show. You should have had her come out. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's what you should have did if that's what you was going to do. Why you going to do Scrubs and you didn't do Ring Me the Thing? The fuck? I'm just saying, Candy Burris. All right? That's all I'm saying. All right? Because I said, she didn't turn this shit to a talent show. That shit gave me a night at the Apollo circa 1992. I said, Now she didn't bring Kim in there. You better go get Kim Zolciak to save this show. Bitch, what the fuck? Okay, I was completely flabbergasted when she started doing the Gucci Louis Prada to the No Scrubs. I said, not pop them tags, pop them tags, pop them tags. I know a lot of smart bougie chicks. And I said, Candy, put the fucking mic down. Drop the mic like Sexy Chocolate. Drop it. Drop the mic like Sexy Chocolate and keep that shit pushing. Get off the stage. Hell no. When she did that part, I said, I'm not about to do this. Why y'all didn't take them mics from Candy? And when that DJ was playing the wrong song, they just was turning around looking at him like, and kept dancing like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see one of them get mad and throw the microphone like, man, fuck all this. I'm just playing. But that would have been funny, right? I'm just saying. I think they killed it too, though. Candy was reaching. She was. That was horrible. I mean, don't feel bad because you don't have a song on TikTok right now. I think that that they pulled that out their ass when they heard SWV say, well, we have a song on TikTok. They knew they had time because SWV was going to play that song. So they had time to pull a song together. And I think it just didn't come together correctly for them. And their lead into that was that, you know, they've influenced so many different songs and this, that, and the other, you know, which is true. But I'm just saying that you could have left out, sis. Just saying. Okay. Now, anyway, moving on to other things. Okay. Let's talk about hair. All right. I feel like Coco is using tactics that I saw her using back in the early 1990s where she wanted to be the one to stand out. I saw her skip out on certain dance steps, okay, and just leave them doing them, okay. And I also see her going blonde when everybody else is not. This is certain tactics that she did that made this group start having tension in the first place. Cold Kizzle, that's not cool. But I also think that Candy is also a point of contention for her group. And I feel like we kind of saw and heard that tonight. For me, I felt tension coming through the screen. And also, I feel like it was a beat down. It was a beat down, knockout, drag out. I feel like Coco was a little bit, she was anxious to show her skills. I feel like she really wanted to be out there. I thought it was cute when she had that moment with her son. But I was like, okay, hurry up. And get back to the verses. Like, I like your son and all that. I love you guys' long chins. But I really wanted her to kind of just hurry up and just let me get back to the verses because I came to hear XSCAPE and to hear SWV. And unfortunately, that's how it is. But like, you know. And then she said no industry for him. So I'm like, well then move. You know. Thank you, Olivia. Lily and Taj seem closer. Right, because it's things that she does. Things like what she did tonight that she tries to make herself stand out over the group because she clearly considers herself the lead singer. And, you know, and that's how it is because that's how it was back in the day. You know, but you would think like into the 2021s, that things would change maybe with her mind frame to where she wouldn't do stuff that would make them feel any type of way. Of course, you can't help those things, but I think Tiny felt the same way. I think she felt a little overshadowed until she got her chance to really shine. I noticed that after the show was over, all of the ladies ended up bowing together, which I thought was really cute. It seemed that SWV had dance steps and everything that they was doing, whereas XSCAPE, they didn't really have any dance steps and everything put together. SWV, after they finished the set, they would bow. They were sitting on stairs at one point and all that stuff. And we only saw that out of Latasha tonight, where she did that herself because she was trying so hard to grasp at strings after SWV beat them down with the last song they sang. It's like every time SWV came out, it's like XSCAPE got motivated and they just came out swinging. That very last song, they got super duper motivated because of that poor performance by Candy and that horrible DJ spin of the wrong record. So the next time they came out swinging and hollering, and I was here for it. Okay. Yes, SWV was definitely like a real concert. But I noticed, like I was saying, when they bowed to walk out during the end of the show, okay, uh, uh, Candy, Tiny, and Tamika all were on that side. They left. Only Latasha, SWV, were still standing on stage. Everybody else broke off and was like, bye. And I was wondering what that was about. And it just seemed like Lily wanted to make some statements because obviously Coco was being the center of attention. So at the end of the show, Lily also made statements like, and we just want to thank everybody that rock with SWV, XSCAPE, just so she could make her statements and so she could feel heard. And I was like, that's right, girl, grab that mic. I'm not mad because I noticed what was going on too. And I didn't like that at all. I really didn't. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about the verses. That was all I want to talk about because it was a hot mess. Honey, when I tell you, Candy really shocked me. I really expect a woman that hears and sees herself on TV sounding a certain way. Like when she hit that note on TV, on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and people were concerned with her. They thought something was wrong with her. That should have told her that maybe your voice doesn't sound the way that you think it sounds when it's coming out of your throat. Maybe it sounds different to other people's ears. I'm telling y'all, my ears was hurt a couple of times tonight. And not only that, but oh, 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 yeah, 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 oh, yeah, oh, yeah, whoa, whoa, oh, yeah, oh, 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 yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. I said, damn, how many runs y'all gonna do on the stage? That's how they sounded. I was like, what in the fuck is going on the stage? At one point, I turned off the shit, turned it back on, and that's what I heard SWV doing. All of them was doing that at once. I said, what the fuck? I turned it off, turned it back on, and it stopped. I swear to goodness, I couldn't believe all them runs. SWV was running, Natasha and Tamika was, I just was like, oh my God. Y'all just can't hit a straight note, huh? Damn. Okay, that's what the 1990s was. Just what I need from you is understanding. Yeah. Oh, oh, how can we communicate? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I know just where I stand? Whoa, 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 whoa. What I need from you is understand. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, damn. What the fuck? Damn, bruh. Damn, like y'all is serious over there, huh? Oh my God. Bro, I couldn't believe that shit. But it sounded great coming from them. I just said I was just dead to the motherfucker, all the damn runs. I swear, if I could find that part and rewind it back to when SWV, they all was individually doing that shit at the same time. I swear to God. I was like, oh no, babe. Oh no. And the audio quality was horrible. Okay. You gonna do that shit and sound choppy than a son of a bitch. Okay. I said, woo Lord. Whew. Lord. But anyway. Well, that concludes my review of the verses tonight. I must say, if I have to say somebody won vocally, I'm gonna say it was SWV. If I have to say somebody won as far as showmanship, I'm gonna have to say it was SWV. If I have to say somebody won as far as hits, I'm gonna have to say it's a tie. If I have to say somebody won as far as wardrobe, I'm gonna have to say XSCAPE. If I have to say somebody won as far as stage presence, overall performance, I'm gonna have to go with SWV. And I don't even want to say the last part. Let me just say this though. Let me tell you what irritated me though, as well. Before I get up off of here, thank you, Rashida. I respect your thoughts, Mariah C. But honey, everybody know that's not the case. Don't. All right. Anyway, though, but this also irritated me is that one of those sisters, I can't figure out if it was Tamika or Latasha, but they kept saying, I was looking for my husband over and over and over again because there were women in the crowd and obviously the husband had walked off. And it really, it was like trying to praise him while also being insecure and letting people know that's my man at the same time. And I thought it was inappropriate that she was doing it during their set. Right, Latasha. Right, and she kept saying it because she kept looking for him. And I thought it was so inappropriate. But obviously, I love you, but X did it for me. Oh, hell nah. All right, I'm going to leave a poll on the community tab right now. Do you agree with me that SWV won this versus, or do you think that XSCAPE won? And when the results come out, we're going to talk about that. Peace and love.